What's going on, guys? It's CX2 and we're back playing some more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And this video is going to be a very special video because, as you guys can see, we're looking at my play stats and it says that I haven't driven anything. I haven't driven any kilometers, it says, collected any coins, any of that. Haven't played any online races, wireless, and all that kind of stuff. And the reason why is because we're going to be starting a new series, and as you guys may or may not know, in this game you guys can collect some special vehicle customization items, and also you guys can see that I haven't played any of these cups yet. And the most notable customization items are the Gold Kart, the Gold Kite, and the Gold Wheels, and then there's Gold Mario, which it's a separate thing. But in this series we're gonna be on the road to collect all these customizable items, and I guess this is the series called Road to Gold. You know, it's a fun little name because we're gonna be conquering all of these cups right here. Luckily, we don't have to play 50 and 100cc, and if you just play 150cc, it just counts for all of them. But we're gonna be tackling 150cc, all these cups. You see, there's 10 cups down below that we haven't tackled. Same thing with mirror mode and 200cc. And if we get a star, oh, I didn't need to do that. If we get a star in every single one of these cups, we unlock the Gold Kart. That's our main focus for now, but I'll be after we get the Gold Kart, I'm going to be going over how to get the Gold Kite, and that's going to be another little series and whatnot. And same thing with the Gold Wheels, but that's coin based. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. So I guess no better way to start off the series than by using Mario. I already kind of looked around and stuff like that. We could just start off with the Mario standard kart, standard wheels, and super glider. And I guess we're starting off with the Mushroom Cup. So the way this series is gonna work is that I'm gonna be tackling a cup per video. So if we happen not to win the cup and we don't get a star, nothing I can do. I gotta move on to the next one, and by the time I finish the 10th cup, I'll go back and revisit some other cups that I haven't finished before I move on to the next engine class. If that makes sense. But as of now, we're going to be starting off with the Mushroom Cup, and it should be an easy one because these computers aren't too, they're not too difficult in my opinion. I mean, if you guys saw that my family recovery challenge, you guys can see how easy it is to drive these courses and whatnot, and how easy the CPUs are, especially if I'm coming back, you know, a lap or two behind, and I can still get first or second place on some of them. You know, this challenge shouldn't be that hard, but it's mostly going to be a challenge once I get to the 200cc and the mirror mode challenge. That's what you guys are going to be here for. That's what you guys are looking forward to, because, you know, those are probably the hardest cups that a lot of people struggle with, especially the mirror mode. I hate mirror mode. Personally, I think we have missed those boxes. I personally don't really enjoy mirror mode that much. I think it kind of takes away from the game and makes it unnecessarily hard. I think it is kind of a cool gimmick that they implemented. You might be able to play with it, play it with your friends, but I don't know how happy your friends would be. But I think it's kind of redundant. Oh, I missed that mushroom. The one thing I am glad about the whole mirror mode situation is they took it out. I'm pretty sure they took it out of the online races. So now when you select courses, you just play regular 150 and 100. I wish they would keep it at 150 because, you know, some like low level person can come in and select the track and it'll automatically be placed to 100, which I think is a little stupid. I think if you're going to be playing online, I think you gotta be able to hang with the big dogs, and if that's 150cc, I can't. Why did I say it like that? If it's 150cc and you can't win on that, then maybe online's not for you. And I don't think it should be the other players' faults dumbing the down. I I don't think it's the players. I don't think the players should be punished for someone else being too low leveled to play 100cc. I don't know if you guys know what I mean. Mostly going to be rambling on about this game and whatnot, and the cool aspects that these courses have to offer, because some of you guys might not know about these courses. So yeah, and as you guys can see, we're playing Water Park, and this track is based on a water park, as you guys can see, and there's a little underwater section, which is kind of cool. I do think that Nintendo spent a little bit too much time trying to develop the new aspects of Mario Kart, like the underwater. I wouldn't consider it weather. Atmosphere, I guess. It's a very cool way to like implement something in Mario Kart. But I think they could have spent their time a little bit wiser on different aspects of the game. One thing that I really do hope that Mario Kart brings back is, if you guys remember, if you guys ever played Mario Kart Wii or played a little bit of it competitively, most of you may not have, but there's a thing in Mario Kart Wii where it divided the game up, or divided the vehicles into karts and bikes, and there was a difference between both of them, because now in the real games, or not the real games, but in the current games, there's not really a difference. But back then, you could pick a bike or a kart, and they both would do different functions. So for example, if you chose the karts, you could get an orange mini turbo versus a blue mini turbo. So like that, if I was playing Mario Kart Wii, I could get a second level mini turbo compared to the bike's 1 level mini turbo. But on the other hand, the bike also had the wheelie option, which was far superior to the mini turbo option that the game had. Oh, I'm getting blued. That sucks. Oh my goodness. Anyways, and then the other cool thing that Mario Kart Wii implemented was they had different drift styles. So as you guys can see, as I'm drifting, I'm kind of swaying out a little bit. That's called outside drift. In Mario Kart Wii, there's only 9 vehicles, and they're all bikes that had this drift called inside drift. It basically meant that these vehicles could take sharper turns, which were great for like online competitive battles, because you know, why did I drift that way? Stop. But anyways, yeah, it basically meant that the players who were playing had an advantage, you know, somehow. Not somehow, but basically they had a line advantage. They were able to take sharper turns and cut the competition off, and it was really cool. And I wish that Mario Kart would bring that back. I wish they could also like up the also like kind of buff the karts in that game as well, because the bikes, they ran that game. I don't think anyone was a kart main, and if you did like main a kart, it mostly was for the challenge. I wish that Mario Kart could like maybe balance the two out and bring back the whole inside drift bike and kart separation. I can't talk. But we're going to be playing a Sweet Sweet Canyon now, and it's based off of kind of like a sugary land, not a Sweet Sweet Canyon, as there's like a river full of, I think that's like syrup or something. That's a little disgusting in my opinion. I don't know how I feel about that. Also, do you guys say syrup or syrup? Because I've heard both, and I don't really know what I say. You guys heard me say syrup right there, but I don't really have a preference. I think if I like had to like pick one, I guess I say syrup, or pronounce it syrup. I don't know why. It's probably just because there's a Y there, and sur-rup, there's no ooh sound in the Y letter. If that makes sense. Are you guys catching my drift? I don't know. Also, another thing that speaking of Mario Kart 8 implements is the whole gliding section. But I don't think actually Mario Kart 8 wasn't the game that introduced it. It was Mario Kart 7 for the 3DS, but Mario Kart 8 just happened to have it. And it's a cool little section, but it's nothing really too special. Basically, you get to glide in some races, which is a little bit faster. So if you guys are ever playing this game, I think the strat is to take to the skies if you can. So if you're able to hit like a ramp that makes you glide, which basically is coming up here. If you guys see a ramp with like blue zippers right there, a blue boost panel, it means you're gonna glide. So aim for those whenever you can. But obviously, if there's a a shorter path or more favorable path for you to take that instead. But usually, if you glide, it's just a little bit faster. As we're rounding out these, I can't really tell what these are. Is this like taffy? Not Laffy Taffy. It's probably just regular taffy, but. I also saw like chocolate like covering on it, and I don't know, but there's a bunch of gingerbread men, little gingerbread toads over there, and we get first place. So yeah, guys, this mushroom cup shouldn't be that difficult in my opinion, and this engine class, the 150cc, shouldn't be that difficult, but we gotta start somehow. We gotta start somewhere, guys. As we enter the last race of this cup, Swamp Ruins. I don't really care for that track as much, or this track as much. I think it's okay. I think obviously the graphics are amazing and whatnot. As we're gonna, sorry, buddy. Sorry. I think this is just kind of like one of those tracks that's, the developers were like, we need more tracks, and I guess this will do. As we're gonna go under the swamp and not get squished. Because, there's nothing really about this track that stands out, except for the fact that there's thwomps. But, there's a bunch of other stages that have thwomps, and here's a little cool shortcut that I'll show off. It's free, you don't need a mushroom for it. Are you kidding me? Stop it. Okay. And the music isn't really all that either for this track. The only thing that's keeping it together is the visuals, but the visuals for every single track are pretty cool. I'll try to explore every inch of the tracks. So yeah, there's a little anti-gravity spot, which Mario Kart 8 actually did implement instead of Mario Kart 7. So that was pretty cool. And basically it makes it so, are you kidding me? It makes it so that in this anti-gravity section, if you bump into other players, you actually get a little boost. It's kind of like a little mini turbo boost like thing if you bump into other players. I'll go for this again. Excellent, perfect gameplay, guys. Nobody's doing it better than I. I don't know why I'm holding that back. Ooh. That was funny. That was kind of funny in my opinion. I bombed myself. Even I threw it back, guys, and it still went forward. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, if you go into this little anti-gravity section right here and someone else is with you, if you bump into each other, you'll both get a little boost. Kind of cool. And there's a little down the middle section. I went left, right, and down the middle. So yeah, overall, a good course. It's not too hard, it's not too easy either. You definitely can fall off, especially here. I'll go for the shortcut one more time. 1 for 1, or not 3 for 3, not 1 for 1. I can't count. Math is hard, guys. But that's it for the Mushroom Cup, guys. And as you guys can see, we get 60 points, a perfect 60 out of 60. We win the GP with Mario. So maybe next cup I'll use a different character. Maybe that'll be a kind of a theme that goes on with this series, as I'll use a different character and I'll try to use a different vehicle combination every single time and spice things up so we're not getting too old and whatnot. And we get Mario Kart Stadium as our best one, which I didn't talk about. It was kind of like the Luigi circuit. It's the generic, raceway stuff. And as you guys can see, you actually get more vehicle options the more you collect these coins, as you guys can see. So we collected 30 coins, and it I think it's every 30 coins, I think up until a certain amount, you get a new, vehicle option. So I'll go check that out as soon as we get to the screen. Alright guys, so I wonder what vehicle we got, or tire. So we get the Wild Wiggler. The Wiggler is wildin', guys, and I don't really think there's anything too special about it, except for maybe an increased weight and off-road No, I was looking at the wrong one. Except increased handling and acceleration, so the complete opposite, guys. So yeah, guys, as you guys can see, there's a little trophy right there, the Mushroom Cup, 3 stars. We got a perfect. We got first race, all 4 races. So that is the beginning to the Road to Gold series of this Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game. I don't know what I'm saying. But if you guys really like this series, leave a like, subscribe. I'll be posting more of this content regardless. But it really does help the channel, especially as a growing channel. So I really do appreciate the likes and the comments and all that. So like I said, if you like this kind of content, if you like the series, leave a like and subscribe. But until then, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night. But I will see you guys in the next Road to Gold video. So peace out.